If you're serious about protecting your skin, strengthening your hair, supporting your joints, and aging well, you need to see this. Because what most people are relying on right now isn't real collagen. It's a processed substitute. Powders, capsules, flavored drinks that promise miracles, but rarely deliver the structure your body is actually looking for. What I'm about to show you isn't sold in a tub, doesn't dissolve in water, and doesn't use words like anti-aging on the label. In fact, most people walk past it every week without realizing they're ignoring one of the most powerful collagen sources available. Right now, millions of people are spending a lot of money on collagen supplements hoping to protect their skin elasticity, soothe their joints, or heal their gut. But here's the uncomfortable reality. Most of those products are broken down fragments of something humans used to get naturally from food. The real loss isn't just money. It's mobility, it's joint comfort, it's skin that slowly loses firmness and resilience over time. And what surprises almost everyone is that the most body-recognizable collagen doesn't come from anything exotic or expensive. It comes from parts of animals that modern diets quietly taught us to discard. There is one food in particular, chewy, unglamorous, and rarely talked about, that delivers collagen in a form your body understands immediately. You're not supplementing it, you're eating it exactly as nature intended. But before revealing it, it's important to understand why real collagen foods behave differently in the body compared to anything that comes in a bottle. Long before collagen became a trend, people were getting it daily without powders, pills, or subscriptions. They weren't supplementing. They were eating in a way that respected the whole animal. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on 3 deeply underrated collagen-rich foods that naturally support skin structure, joint integrity, gut health, and connective tissue from the inside out. Once you understand this, buying collagen powders starts to feel like paying for a shadow instead of the real thing. One of the most powerful collagen foods available today is something many people hesitate to even look at in the butcher shop. It appears tough, kale, and unfamiliar, often mistaken for fat or waste. But this misunderstanding is exactly why it remains such a hidden nutritional powerhouse. This food is not muscle meat. It's connective tissue, the very structure that holds muscle to bone. And nutritionally, that distinction changes everything. This connective tissue is composed almost entirely of protein, with the majority being type I collagen. That's the same collagen that forms the scaffolding of your skin, hair, nails, tendons, ligaments, and parts of your gut lining. When you eat it, you're not just consuming calories. You're providing your body with the raw materials it uses to rebuild itself. It naturally contains glycine and proline, amino acids essential for collagen production, tissue repair, and calming chronic inflammation. It also provides glucosamine, a compound so commonly sold in joint supplements that many people forget it originally came from food. From a nutritional standpoint, it's remarkably efficient. It's high in protein, very low in fat, contains no carbohydrates, and delivers deep satiety without heaviness. That makes it compatible with low-carb, ketogenic, carnivore, and ancestral-style eating patterns. The challenge for most people isn't whether it's healthy, it's knowing how to prepare it. In its raw state, this connective tissue is extremely tough, but with time and gentle cooking, it transforms completely. Slow heat breaks down collagen into gelatin, turning something rigid into something soft, elastic, and deeply satisfying. After proper cooking and chilling, it becomes easy to slice and versatile enough to add to soups, stews, stir-fries, or even crisp lightly for texture. The cooking liquid itself becomes a thick, jiggly broth once cooled, a clear sign of concentrated collagen and gelatin. That liquid shouldn't be discarded. It's one of the most nourishing byproducts you can create in a kitchen. Another collagen-rich food many people overlook entirely is something that feels almost too recognizable to be considered food. To some, it looks strange or unappetizing. To others, it simply doesn't register as something meant to be eaten. But nutritionally, it's one of the most joint-supportive foods available. This food is made almost entirely of skin, cartilage, and connective tissue, exactly where collagen lives. It's especially rich in type II collagen, the form most closely associated with cartilage and joint cushioning. If stiffness in the knees, hips, fingers, or shoulders has become more noticeable over time, this is the type of collagen your body responds to most directly. Along with collagen, It naturally provides chondroitin and glucosamine, compounds widely used in joint supplements, as well as minerals that support bone strength. When prepared properly, this food doesn't taste strange or unpleasant. It becomes tender, silky, and absorbs flavor beautifully. After a short cleaning and initial boil to remove impurities, slow cooking transforms it into something rich and comforting. It can be braised in savory liquids, added to soups, or used quietly in broths where its collagen enriches the texture without drawing attention to itself. Many people don't even realize it's there, but they notice how satisfying and nourishing the final dish feels. For those willing to experiment further, it can even be dried into a chewy, collagen-rich snack. But one of its smartest uses is adding it to homemade soups and stocks. As it cooks, it releases collagen into the liquid, turning ordinary broth into something glossy, rich, and deeply restorative. The final collagen food brings everything together. Long before supplements existed, there was always a pot gently simmering somewhere. Bones, joints, connective tissue, time, and patience. This wasn't trendy. It was foundational. True bone broth is not just flavored water. It's a full-spectrum extraction of collagen, gelatin, minerals, and amino acids that support digestion, sleep, blood sugar balance, and tissue repair. During long, gentle cooking, collagen breaks down into gelatin and small peptides that are easy to absorb, especially helpful for people with sensitive digestion. Bone broth is naturally rich in glycine, which supports the gut lining, calms the nervous system, promotes deeper sleep, and assists liver detoxification. It also delivers minerals like calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, and potassium in a balanced food-based form that the body can actually use. The difference between real bone broth and box stock is unmistakable. When properly made, it sets into a firm, jiggly gel once cooled. That jiggle is your proof that you've extracted real collagen and gelatin. This broth can be sipped on its own, used as a base for soups and stews, cooked into grains or legumes, or even used to saute vegetables. Every use quietly upgrades the nutritional quality of your meals. This isn't a supplement, it's a foundation. These foods don't promise overnight miracles, but they rebuild the body slowly, steadily, and intelligently. They support skin structure, joint resilience, and connective tissue the way powders never fully can. So the next time you see collagen advertised in a shiny container, remember that the most powerful version doesn't come from a scoop. It comes from food, time, and a pot gently simmering on the stove. If this helped you see collagen differently, share it with someone who still believes the best solutions come from a bottle instead of the kitchen.